Okay, tell whether the given equation has the ordered pair as a solution. So this is not unlike a proof. We're going to take the equation and we're going to write it with parentheses. We already have the original equation written there. I'm looking at number 9 right now. So we'll take the original equation, and what we'll do is we will write parentheses wherever there's a variable. And you should hopefully be able to see that this is an ordered pair following the semicolon here. There's a 2 for x and a 1 for y. So we're going to substitute that in. Where we see y, we're going to put the 1, it's in the y position. And where we see x, we're going to put the 2. Okay? And then we're just simplifying each side. This has 1, and this says 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Okay? Since that is not true, then we say not a solution. Okay, and we'll then keep going. Got y equals 6x. Where we have y, we'll put a parentheses. Where we have 6, we'll put a parentheses. And we're going to substitute the values in. 3 for x, 16 for y. And then we'll simplify. And we get 16 equals 6 times 3 is 18. And again, doesn't work. So I'm going to actually just cut this right here and copy it and say, also, not a solution. Okay. Number 13, we're going to take the original equation y equals negative 4x, and we will put parentheses for y equals negative 4 parentheses for x, and we're going to substitute those values in. So negative 2 for x and 8 for y, and then we're going to simplify each side. 8 is just 8. Negative 4 times negative 2, negative times negative is positive, and 4 times 2 is 8. And yes, it is a solution. Yes, solution. Okay. One last one to do. We've got y equals x minus 3/4. So we say y, put parentheses there because it's variable, x minus 3/4. And then we'll substitute those values in. 2 for x, 1 1/4 for y, and then let's simplify. We've got 1 1/4 equals, now we need to do this math over here, and you may or may not know how to do this. So I'm going to show this down at the bottom here. Okay, if we wanted 2 minus, and I'm going to put 3/4 over here to put it in like a fraction column. Okay, then what we have is, then what we have is a number that we need to borrow from. We need to borrow from the 2 because check it out. Do we have any fourths here? No, we don't have any fourths here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 1 from here. To take away 1 is going to leave us with 1. And then that 1 is equal to how many fourths? Well, because we want them to be fourths, because that's what we're subtracting. We're subtracting fourths. So we say that 1 that we just borrowed, is it going to be equal to how many fourths? Well, if you know fractions, you know that 4 over 4 equals 1. Okay? So 2 is the same as 1 and 4/4 if you took one of those two and cut them into fourths. Now we have enough to do the subtraction. Now over here, we have 4/4 minus 3/4 is 1/4 because they stay what they are. I always like to say fractions. With fractions, the top number says how many you have, and the bottom number says what they are. They're pieces of this size, where 4 of them makes 1. Okay, so if you have 4 of these things minus 3 of these things, they're still these things, but now there's just one of them. Okay, 4/4 minus 3/4 is 1/4, and since here we have nothing that we're subtracting away from this now 1 that's there, we get a 1. And then that then means that 2 minus 3/4 is 1, and 1/4. And I'm just going to erase the calculations that I did, just to get them out of here. Okay, because what I want to do now is I want to grab this and say, grab that and say, yes, it's a solution. Sorry, get rid of that. Yes, it's a solution because we get the same thing on both sides. And what I should do at the final thing, like I did before, is give it a little check to say, yeah, it worked out. Okay, so if you get a false statement after substituting the values in, then it's not a solution. If you get a true statement when you substitute the values in, then yes, it's a solution. And just be careful because this happens often. People will take the first value, like I'm looking at number 9 up here, the first value 2, and they'll put it in the first position 2, and they'll write a 2 there. But actually, that's x. That's the x position and not the y position. This is y. Okay, so you can't just say this one's first, put it in first, because that's not how it works. This is x, and it goes wherever x is. This is y, it goes wherever y is. Okay, hopefully that's